Alright, what is up everybody? It's Thunder, welcome back. And one of the questions people ask me all the time is, Thunder, what are the best attachments for the Cuda? We know you like to use the Cuda a lot. What are the best attachments? Well guys, I told you, I'm not really sure exactly what the best attachments are as I go ham with this Ripper. I'll tell you guys something right now, dude. The Ripper is absolutely amazing in free-for-all. I think it could be the best specialist to use in free-for-all, to be honest. I mean, it's just insane. I feel like I'm cheating using this damn thing. It's so freaking good in free-for-all. I love it. But the two attachments I love to use on my Cuda, and ooh, get on, son. I have to have fast mags on. I think fast mags for me might be the best attachment on the Cuda. And I just like the grip on the Cuda also because it just makes the gun extremely accurate. Like, look at that right there. I mean, you kidding me? Makes the gun extremely accurate for mid-range, but as you'll see at long range, like this right here, I mean, it's still pretty accurate. It's just that dude was hitting me and the view kick was knocking my gun all over the place, so. And I get a headshot on that dude right there. And yeah, I'm using some trip mines and some shock charges. You know it. You know I can get down and dirty every once in a while, fellas. Some trip mines and shock charges. They work actually really well in this game too. Not a lot of people run engineer. A lot of people like the sound horn perks. I'm noticing a ton of people lately are using blast suppressor since awareness got nerfed to shit. And blast suppressor is really effective. And speaking of effective, man, my Cerberus and my Wraith just go absolutely ham and close that game out for me. And honestly, I think the Cerberus and the Wraith are such a good tandem to run in free-for-all. But, I mean, Treyarch did a great job, guys, with the attachment. I mean, I can't sit here and say, you know, what attachment is really better than the other one, and that's the way it should be. I mean, if you're having trouble deciding what attachments you want to put on your gun, then Treyarch is doing the job. I mean, how many Call of Duties have we played, or Calls of Duty have we played, where, hey, it's just a clear cut, yeah, this is the best thing to use. Like in Black Ops 1, if you were running, I mean, in Black Ops 2, if you were running an assault rifle, you had to have stock on it. The stock was just amazing. They nerfed the shit out of it now, so it's like, it's not even usable. Stock is amazing on SMGs. I mean, you're almost untouchable using stock on an SMG, but for some reason, if you slap it on an AR, it sucks. Just like long barrel. You put long barrel on an SMG, it's garbage, but you put long barrel on an assault rifle, it's amazing. They did a real good job with balancing the attachments, I guess, guys. But for me, I like using the fast mags and the grip for sure. Nice little moves right there. And as far as perks go, I mean, you really can't go wrong. All the perks are good. I mean, the balancing act Treyarch did was amazing. My only problem with this game, as you guys know, is just the weird-ass gunfights. That's it. That's the only problem. The game is really balanced, dude. I mean, the specialists are balanced. The guns, the weapons, the attachments, the perks. Well, except for Anti-Up. Anti-Up kind of sucks. But they did a great job balancing this game, honestly. I mean, if you go back, a little history lesson here, fellas. If you go back to, like, Call of Duty 4 and World at War, I mean, think about it. In COD 4, the M16 dominated. I mean, in World at War, the MP40 dominated. MW2, the guns were pretty balanced, even though the UMP and the ACR were kind of, like, used a lot. Black Ops 1, the FAMAS ran the show. MW3 had the ACR and the MP7. Black Ops 2, another Treyarch game. Guns were super balanced in Black Ops 2. Ghosts had a good gun balance. Advanced Warfare, forget it. Bal 27, ASM1, you guys already know. Black Ops 3, once again, the guns are balanced. And I know this is coming from a guy who uploads like 80% Cuda gameplay, but that's just because the Cuda is my favorite weapon, not because I think it's like super OP or anything. I just love this gun. This gun's amazing. I think it's really balanced compared to the other SMGs in this game also. And who the hell is shooting me? Somebody was shooting me with some little silenced bitch gun. I don't know where this guy is. I'm going to stay underwater and see if I can flank him. And look at the tracker. Look at I know exactly where he's going. Ooh, baby. The tracker is just so good. I can't believe I waited like 3 months to start using this perk. What the hell's wrong with me? But man, when you're stuck in your ways, guys, sometimes it's tough to switch things up. But sometimes switching things up could definitely be good. And as you see, I took off the Wraith for this gameplay and put on the Hardened Sentry. Just because, dude, the Wraith was just, I mean, it was getting too easy. It was getting too boring. I'm like, let me try the Hardened Sentry. Haven't used a Hardened Sentry in a while. I remember liking it. And I just wanted to mix things up a bit. So I put the Hardened Sentry back on. So Black Ops 3, we've got some good attachment balance, we've got good specialist balance, perk balance, weapon balance. It's all here, man. The only thing is just the weird-ass gunfights. That's the only problem. And now that they've buffed the streaks to the point where they're actually fun to use, because when this game first came out, the streaks were ass. But they buffed the hell out of them. Now they're actually pretty decent. Now, COD 2016, what are we going to get? We're going to get weapon balance, hopefully. I mean, Infinity Ward did a damn good job of balancing the weapons in Ghosts, I thought. Honey Badger was my favorite, but I don't think it was the most OP gun in the game. You know, not like COD 4 and World of War, where you had the clear cut, and Black Ops 1, we had clear cut top weapons like M16, MP40, and FAMAS. But for all you guys wondering when you're going to see some COD 2016 gameplay, surprise, surprise, it's going to be at E3, fellas, just like it is every year. June 14th through the 16th at E3, you guys are going to see what Infinity Ward's been cooking up. Is it COD Ghost 2? Is it MW4? Who the hell knows? We're going to find out, guys. We're going to find out. It's like 3 months away. But Treyarch and this game right here will definitely keep us busy for those 3 months. I mean, we've already had one map pack drop, and there's a shitload more content coming our way, fellas. More guns are coming in here. More specialist abilities are coming in here. It's going to be fun. This game will definitely keep you busy. And I know as much as people like to complain and bitch and moan about this game, guys, let's face it, we got ourselves a good game here. We got ourselves a good game here. The connections are funky, the gunfights are weird. It's because of the view kick, dude. If they remove the view kick, man, this game will be so much better. It'll be so much more enjoyable. The view kick is what's causing the funky-ass gunfights. I'm telling you right now. And high caliber. High caliber is another weird attachment that might have been a good idea, but I think this game would be better if high caliber wasn't in here. I mean, why should you get a damage bonus for shooting someone in the head, dude? Isn't that built in? Don't you get a damage bonus anyway? And watch me get the final kill on this dude right here. Look at this. Just come right up from behind him and ooh, rip him up, baby. And there you go, fellas. Went 30-1 in this gameplay. Had a lot of fun on Hunted, man. Hunted, this was another beta map. And it plays pretty good in free-for-all, too, man. You wouldn't think a big-ass map like this plays well in free-for-all, but it definitely does. I think pretty much every map plays well in free-for-all, man. It really does, man. Free-for-all. Oh, if I told you guys how much I like free-for-all. And the Spectre. Yeah, death is an old friend. Don't make me call in any favors. Really cool, dude. You know, I was kind of bummed that we didn't get voice actors for, like, famous voice actors for Black Ops 3. You know, like, guys like Samuel L. Jackson or Jason Statham. Oh, my goodness. Now, see, there's one time where I'm glad I'm not playing hardcore. I turned on that dude. You know, I was hoping that Treyarch would bring in some famous voice actors, some cool voice actors, but these specialist character voices are actually pretty cool. I'm definitely not missing the big-name famous voice actors like we had in World at War. The specialist characters do a good job. I just wish that I could read some backstories or some lore on these specialist characters. Does anyone know where I can find them? I mean, I know they have like a brief description on the back of the specialist when you pick them, but I'm talking about like a whole like lore, like a whole like backstory. Like I want to get to know these specialist characters. Like in Titanfall, the reason why Titanfall I don't think was that great of a game is because you didn't really know anything about the game. There was no story mode. You couldn't get into the characters. There was really no lore. It was just like, you know, it was just a real tight, smooth-ass game, which was great. But it didn't have much depth. It didn't have a lot of weapons, didn't have much lore. You couldn't really get into it. And plus, it was only on one console, but... yeah, I finally started using the Tempest, by the way, too, guys. I haven't used the Tempest since the beta. And I remember I loved using it in the beta. And then I got away from it for whatever reason. But I heard it got buffed. And look at that jump shot, son. Oh, baby. I heard it got buffed and I started using it again. And damn, dude, it's amazing. So this was a nice little clutch comeback finish. Yeah, I know you guys have been loving the clutches I've been putting at the end of my videos. This was a clutch comeback finish for me right here. I was using the KN-44, my second favorite gun behind the Cuda. And oh, look at this, man. I got this chick looking like Raiden from Mortal Kombat. Oh, get on, baby. And having fun, guys. Having fun with Black Ops 3. And I hope you guys are too. Thank you so much for watching this gameplay commentary. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to titty smack that like button. I'll see you guys on the next one.
It's the legend of thunder, you can't rock like this. Get owned and pwned, can't jump and drop shot like this. Whole nother level, I am in the thunder zone. Man, Mexicod, welcome to the Thunderdome. Team 9 lethal, we drop back to back like birds. There go the spicy red Dorito chips, dinner is served. Uh-oh, here comes the thunder, here comes the rain, fully loaded. loaded MP7, I'ma blow out your brain. Grab a scabby pack and spam C4. Have them rage quitting from X1 to PS4. My BBW buzzing, strategically place a Russian. Moving taters, 100 buzzing, cause Timmy is no thumbing. I'm flawless up in TDM, I got skills. Support runners and dyers, man, that's not real. I shut them down like an EMP. Get thunderstruck when you step to me, now let's go.